Hi guys, this is Katie Shorey with Songwriters Vantage at the Taxi Road Rally 2011 with the one and only Ralph Murphy. Hi Ralph, thank you so much for talking with us. And you know, I see you're such a songwriter advocate and writer advocate. For those who don't know, Ralph is the massive hit songwriting guru. Tell everybody a little bit about you.
Well, I'm a lifer. I started when I was 11. I'm 117 now.
You look good.
Thank you. For a man my height and weight, yeah. I love what I do. And one of the things I want to do is demystify the process. There is always a reason why things happen, and there's a reason why things don't happen, and I need to know that. So what I do is, wherever I go, in my lifetime I've had hits in pop, rock, country, dance. Simply what I have to do is, unfortunately, study what the listener wants, how it's sold, what the gender of the human being is, what time of day factor is a huge thing. Because you may just write a song and you may be pushing it, maybe like a square peg in a round hole. You may be putting it in the wrong place. It may be suitable for film and television. Maybe it's got too big a story, it'll never be used in film and television. So you got this wonderful story, but it can't be used because when they have in film and television, they don't want too much information because it distracts the viewer from what the activity on screen. That's why a lot of country is almost never used in film and television.
There's a story in there.
Yeah, well, it is. I mean, there are many movies. So they're not used, whereas pop and dance is used a lot more in sports things. You look at ESPN, video games. There is a place for every song. What you have to do as a professional writer is find the place for your song. And if you want to contrive it, say you contrive the vehicle for it, go ahead and do that too. Write for something, write to rule.
Amazing. And you know, you have you offer those kinds of tips. Songwriting classes I've sit in on where it's just structure, and right. I mean, this guy, if you don't know him, get to know this man. He's amazing. I've learned so much from you as a songwriter, and I think of you sometimes when I'm writing my songs. I really do. But do you have, you know, where we're at right now obviously is a tricky time we're in, but do you have any tips or suggestions for writers who are just trying to do just what you said? I mean, how to get the music?
Well, always remember, first of all, it costs a lot of money to release a single. And if you are going to be the script writer to make that singer look good to people at worst time of day possible when they're predisposed to hate you, you'd better do some fancy dancing. It's really, whenever someone has dumped on you from a great height, and the next morning you wake up and wish I said that, a song is your opportunity to be the person who says that in real time. So never ever let the truth get in the way of a good story. Always be a winner. You're never a loser in a song, okay, ever. If you look at all the #1 songs, you look at the Lady Gagas, the Beyonce's, they're all winners. The big songs are all about winners. The only time you hear people whining and moaning and whatever is 10 o'clock at night in clubs. Oh, you dumped on me, you pissed on me, oh, I hate myself, I hate my world. Get over it. Never let the truth get in the way of a good story. Everyone wants a winner. And I'm, as a professional human being, I'm not going to spend my money making my singer look like a chump to people. Ever.
And people gravitate towards the positive, right?
Sure. Hey, yeah, if there's 30 people at a party and one of them's having a ball, who do you want to hang out with? You know, we're in the entertainment business. Be entertaining. I get people coming, well, no one wants to hear my song. I'm going, really? Gee, I wonder why. You know, come on.
And you can take, if you're having angst inside, you can still turn it into something that, and it has to relate to others, of course.
Yeah. Be a winner.
Be a winner.
Be a winner. It's really important because even if you feel crappy, you can change it. You can turn it around. You know, get in the shower and go, it's just going to be a great day. It's just going to be a great day.
Just think about your listener and think about the message that you're...
Yeah, make them feel good. Yeah. I don't care about you. You know, it's get over it. You know, the first thing you discover when you have this wonderful gift of creation, the 3 things you want to do is whine, preach, invent. Don't whine, preach, invent unless you do it with humor, irony, and detail. Invite me in. And give me detail because you're singing to women. Women want detail.
Women write for women and men write for women, right, Ralph?
Exacto mondo.
I know. I learned that from you.
Yes, you got the message. That's wonderful.
I swear to you, I listened to the songs. I'm like, that's so right, because it's true. But write for women and you'll be all set. You heard it from Ralph. Now, my friend, where the wonderful books that you write and what's going on here?
This
yes.
wonderful book.
Murphy's Laws of Songwriting, the book. Is your newest.
Yes, it is my only book.
Excuse me, is only for now.
But she is
Your first book.
No, well, I will amend it because it did everything I needed it to do. I did not want to write the book in the first place. My son, who teaches at Columbia in Chicago, teaches publishing, said, "Dad, write the book." I said, "I don't want to write the book. I'd rather just teach and give it away one-on-one." But he said, "Hey, you know, if anything happened, all this information is gone. And it's taken, 40 years of getting one little phrase there, one little thing there, and then applying it to what is going on in pop, country, dance, and looking at what's going on internationally, because you can see trends. And I need to arm my babies. I need my writers to know more than everything else. Anyone else on this planet, they need to know. They need to be informed. Knowledge is power."
I mean, he was talking about folk all of a sudden being big in Europe now, suddenly, correct?
Yeah.
Those kinds of things.
Yeah. And it could be coming our way. And also songs, the structure of them, the integrity of songs is really, really good. The same structures that I learned 100 years ago is the same structure that's used now. And it was taught to me by people who had learned it 30 years before. So has anything changed? No. Vocabulary, technology has changed. The rest has not.
It's all about a good song, isn't it, Ralph?
All begins with a song.
Certainly does. So, and then you do, when you say your writers, that you have your own, you sign your artists to your publishing company, and how would they, or even you offer critiques, is this true?
Right now I'm offering them, because I do it with Michael here at the thing. Again, we're right before Thanksgiving and we're coming into Christmas. So every year, I normally don't do critiques here because there are so many people who earn a living doing it. And I really hate to take away from their income, because that's, for me, I'm a teacher and whatever. So I decided some years ago, well, I'll tell you what, you give me $10, I'll give you a critique, but I will match it with the $10. So together we feed 6 people. And then Michael heard about it, Michael Laskow, and he kicked in some more money. So every year we raise about $1,500, which feeds the homeless at Thanksgiving and at Christmas.
That's beautiful. Michael Laskow, the CEO of Taxi. That's so lovely. We just love that, Ralph.
He's a lovely man.
Aren't you? And you guys, you love music and writing, and it's so obvious, and that's where it comes from, and we appreciate it and your success, of course.
I'm actually not smart enough to do anything else.
Okay, well, we'll let that slide because I think you're fairly brilliant, but we'll just leave it at that. Fairly. So how can people, buy your books, website, reach out to you?
Yeah, Murphy's Laws of Songwriting.com. Just go online there. Have a look at the laws. I also do interviews. I've done some video stuff. I've done them in Europe. I've done them in Australia. I've done them with Michael Laskow. And I also do seminars. I go out and teach in all over the place. Do a lot of the Nashville Songwriters Association stuff, Songwriters Association of Canada, Europe. I work with the PRS. I work with Boomenstemmer in Holland. And it's just, when I go into a market, like I just went into England and taught, and there was a group of writers flew in from Norway for us an additional seminar to add more information on. So I just study their market, then our market, and say, okay, if you want to do this, this has to happen. Okay? And it's very important. Every Christmas, I study all the #1 records pop and all the #1 records country. And you see a pattern. And it changes every year just a little bit. So in about 2 more years, I will amend the book. I will bring new information in, and just to move it along slightly.
So we'll see several editions of this as we move forward. Really, you guys, I cannot stress enough. As you hear, he travels the world, and I highly recommend checking out one of his seminars, his classes. Really, really wonderful stuff, and we really appreciate hugs. We appreciate it, Ralph. Oh, adore him.
Thank you, my darling.
Murphy's Laws of Songwriting.com, where you can get the book. Stay in touch, read the book, guys. For now, this is Katie Shorey with Songwriters Vantage, signing off from the Taxi Road Rally 2011 with Mr. Ralph Murphy. Thank you, Ralph. Bye, guys.